Cancer, welcome to Ether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new here, we're doing the general collective reading today. Starting with some tea leaves as we do. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Cancer, I did a reading for you yesterday and I didn't realise until well and truly afterwards, and when I went to upload it, that the video cut out like 4.5 minutes in. So lost the entire reading almost. I have the audio, so I'm still debating whether or not I upload the audio for you guys. But anyway, just decided to just do another one today. It was a really great reading too, so I'm a bit bummed out. Anyway, let's go again. So, we've got waiting for news, package letter with a bird perch. Interesting. So what are you waiting on? It's like, kind of feels like it's news from a particular person. Are you waiting for somebody, or somebody that's connected to something you want? Or this is somebody you're dealing with. Maybe like you could have been waiting on something and like a response. Say you submitted a form and you've been waiting for a response from wherever you sent that form, and they have responded and you didn't get their response back. Like you didn't get the letter or the email or something like that. So you sort of, I think it's time to follow that up. Follow something up. It may have exceeded like the wait time or the time that you should have, spent to receive a response by now. And so I feel like it's coming out because it's like a concern or it's something you need to take care of again. And it's always annoying to have to follow up on things, but yeah, just something about like timeliness around this news. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Interesting. Okay, so something's going on with you and something pertaining to your family. And when we talk about family, this could be somebody close to you. There might not be necessarily a blood relative, but somebody who you consider family in any case. Like it could be a partner, a loved one, really any loved one. Could be somebody you went to school with, somebody you grew up with. You consider them family. So there's some sorrow here, and I don't know on what side it is, but I don't know whether to take these. They flipped over. We've got excitement with the firecracker. So, okay, so like one extreme to the other, right? So we've got firecracker, excitement, and then we've got money will be coming to you. So this is what you're getting excited about, like something is about to rain down. And then we've got a lobster. So I don't know, which is a financial pinch. It's just very one extreme to the other, but these just all flipped over in one lump sum like that. So I don't know, like there's a bit of like, maybe there's somebody who's going through, like even though you get sort of money coming in, there's a lot going on, like there's a lot to pay for. You could be saving for like finances is going well, but you're saving to, like tackle a big expense or a big purchase or something like that. So I feel like you're not going through a financial pinch in that money is not tight, but you're being tight with your money. Not in a bad way. Like I think that you're being very careful about what you spend. Like it seems to me like you're in a savings, you started saving. Or maybe it's not something you just started doing, but I feel like you've got like some goal that you're saving towards, and so you're just like, you're cutting out unnecessary spending and expenses. You're being very careful, and so you're just wanting to get to whatever this goal is a lot faster. So I feel like you are doing really well. You are getting paid well. And you're getting this reward coming in. It is exciting. There is a lot of money coming in, and you're being very careful with it, not to spend too much. So, Yeah. Okay, so then we've got stepping into a new experience with the leg, and then we've got a broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So, still with the polarity here, massive polarity. So, I feel like you're winning in life, you're getting ahead, things are going well financially, and you're kicking some goals, some big goals. You're waiting for some news, but there's one thing in particular that's just like it's not working, and it could be with, this family matter or with a loved one in your life, and it's like, you're feeling like you're the full package. You've got all this, there's just this one area of life that's just constantly unsuccessful for you. Like, it just doesn't feel like you feel like you get somewhere, you get ahead to a point, and then it breaks. And then you're back to ground zero, starting again, and then you make it so far, and then it breaks. And so this is where it's like something's going well for, a certain amount of time, and you get your hopes up, and then, back to the drawing board. So let's get into the tarot and see how this plans out, because this is very interesting how this is going. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Cups in reverse. It's like, so 8-8. There could be some synchronicities in your life with 8-8 or 8-8-8. And an 8 is a symbol of infinity. So something that goes round in a constant loop and keeps coming back to the center. So the Eight of Cups in reverse is like somebody has left, but they haven't emotionally detached, or maybe you haven't emotionally detached from somebody yet. And this could be what you're waiting for this news to come through from. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to contact you, somebody who you have strong emotions for still. But while you're waiting, you're moving forward at a fast pace in any case. So Eight of Wands is forward movement. You could have felt like somebody went back to a place that they were from or where they resided previously. But them going back there means their life goes forwards quickly. Maybe there's more opportunity there, or this can be you. So this may not be somebody in your life, this could be you. Like, you've had to go, step back a notch and go back to a place or go back and work on something. Maybe somewhere you didn't really want to go, but it is flying your life forward at a really fast speed, and from doing that, from making that move. We've got the Five of Cups in reverse. It's like you're no longer stuck, sad, depressed. There is nobody taking from you. Actually, the sun's coming out, and you were avoiding a tower by doing something. So it feels like something came up. Like you received some news, or you received a letter, or maybe something official, and you had to go back and take care of it. And you're wanting to do something really fast. Like, you just, you want to get in, get it done, and get the hell out of here, is how it seems. And this is the plan, perhaps, originally. But you've gone back, and it's actually working out more in your favor than you had initially realized. And you going back was to take care of something that was going to avoid a tower for you. And you may not even, you may notice that you avoided a tower by taking care of a matter, or it could have also been a tower that would have come had this not happened. It's almost like this was divinely intervened, that, you had to, go back and do whatever this is in your life. It's like Spirit was pulling back that bow and arrow in order to shoot you forwards. And perhaps you needed to change place in order to do that. But it really has illuminated your life and stopped something from being like a repeated mistake. It feels like something that you've already been there, done that. You've been through that lesson before. You didn't need to repeat it, and it may not have looked the same way to you. So, it's like Spirit took you out of a situation to project you forwards. And you have just let yourself be guided by this. But you may have had to have left not just a place, but some people behind, or a particular person. And here we have this Weeping Willow, family sorrow. So let's see here, what's this family sorrow? Oh, the Chariot in reverse. So your card, Cancerian card. This is a change in direction. So it could have been a very fast change too. Like, everything about this is a bit of speed. We've got speed. The Chariot's the fastest card of the deck. So, like, feels like you changed direction extremely fast. And maybe you changed direction on a person very fast. Like, maybe they felt like this will happen also overnight. Seemingly extremely fast. Here, though, we have, like, we have this Four of Wands, like this stability, this, you know what? I know what this is. What this is somebody moved on really fast. And you had to leave and take care of some things. And while you were gone, like the minute you left, somebody already changed direction. And moved on immediately with somebody else. Because all they were interested in was their stability, their happiness, in like being in a family, having a family. Feel like this is what this is, but this is what could be causing this sorrow for the other person, is seeing or hearing about somebody moving on extremely fast when they were gone, like seemingly within days or weeks. So the experience is somebody, you've been in a long-term relationship or a medium-term relationship, you've been with somebody for some time, and they've moved on extremely quickly as soon as you had to go and take care of something. And we've got this Two of Pentacles here, like somebody's been juggling these options. And money could have been a big factor here. I mean, money is a factor for everybody's stability, on some level. We need money to exist in the world. But, there's all these options here. Let's see. What's the Chariot in reverse? So, I don't know, like, if somebody made the wrong decision, or whether this is you feeling like you made the wrong decision, or you feeling like somebody else has made the wrong decision, or something has really flipped around since this change of direction has happened. This is a big change of direction. We've got a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, in the Moon, the Eight of Pentacles. So, this is Knight of Pentacles. This is like, this change of direction, this Knight of Pentacles in reverse is, it's like somebody has just gone into, the Knight of Pentacles typically is somebody who has that long-term view. They're going to plant that seed and watch it grow. But in reverse, this person is really just focused on money and putting that above all else. So it's like there's something that they can't see, and they're just working extremely hard. Like they're just pouring themselves into their work. And the moon card with the chariot in reverse, like this is Cancer, you are ruled by the moon, but it's like somebody is feeling like they're working super hard and seeing no growth. But I feel like this is what you can't see right now, like with the moon, like something's hidden from your view right now. Like I feel like you're building the foundations for something. But I'm getting this experience of like there's got to be more to this purpose than just money. Like somebody is throwing themselves into their work, but that work needs to have some purpose behind it, some meaning behind it, more than just money. It's something that somebody doesn't see here, and I'm wondering if it is to do with there's something somebody doesn't see about the person that's changed direction, or about this change in direction. Like and you could feel like intuitively you can see something about to happen to this person, or this could be you. Something is about to happen to you. Like this change of direction, there's something you don't see coming. And it's with your work. There's something that you don't see coming with your work. And it's to do with your long-term stability. And you don't feel like you're seeing maybe much progress or growth, but yeah, here's the thing is like something is moving actually at an extremely fast pace. It's very fast paced, but for you it feels like you're not seeing any growth. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And this could actually be like you've gotten very far with your career and with your money, but maybe you're not feeling like you're seeing any growth like in your personal life or in your love life or something like that, because we've got this we've got this Ten of Swords. Like there's an ending here, there's a death to a situation. And like you could be spending a lot of time, with working all the time. You may not be doing much socializing. You may not be getting out that much. Or if you are, these people that you're hanging around are very karmic. So it's very interesting. Alright, let's keep going. Oh. Alright, so what's this excitement, coins? Okay, so I feel like something's about to turn for you, and you have not been feeling like you're seeing much growth, so something's about to turn for you, but you've been very careful, maybe leading up to this. Maybe that's why the excitement, because it's like you have been through a tight time financially, and that has been that financial pinch, and now finally something's about to have that breakthrough. You've been feeling like, is this ever going to make it turn or make a difference? And you're just about to see it and feel it. So, what's there you go. Three of Cups in reverse come out again. So, I mean, it's wanting to come out here. Yeah. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Six of Swords, Two of Cups in the upright, Justice in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this is this change of direction. So somebody here, this is so similar to the reading yesterday, that didn't get, completely filmed and uploaded. Alright, so there's some negative talk and some gossip here about this Queen of Cups that's in reverse. And this could be the person that changed direction, or that's gone on to receive and make this money. There is There is gossip going on about this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups has gotten up and left, and this is the person I feel who has changed location or gone back to a new place. We have a Two of Cups here, so coming out with the Justice in reverse. So if somebody feels like there's an injustice that somebody had to leave. So I feel like two people in a relationship, one person had to leave. And then there's all this gossip and chatter going on about it at the moment. They had to leave and they've gone to do some work. And there's some unknown quantity of time attached to this. There's just a lot of unknown for the future. Somebody doesn't know how long they're going to have to do what they need to go back and do, how long they need to work, how long they need to save, how much money is required. I expect there is in some way, but somebody could be on a kind of like a structure where, depending, I mean, it could be like a type of work that's to do with sales or commissions or something like that can't fully be, calculated how fast or how much somebody's going to earn and how quickly they can get their work done. They could projecting. So so somebody feels like there's real injustice here and something's really out of balance. And this feels like there's an experience like this has happened before. Like, somebody's gotten into a relationship and the person that they're in a relationship with has had to leave for one reason or another. But it's like somebody's always had to leave or go back or have there's some sort of distance or there's some sort of issue that it's like there's a person here. This could be either you or somebody that you've met, but this person may live or work in a unique place in the world or have a unique job or something, a unique way of life. And it may make it a little bit more tricky to have this balance, the temperance. So, trying to get this balance. And stepping into this new experience and trying to maintain a balance. It's like somebody chose a unique path, a unique purpose, a unique passion in their life. And that particular path may then make it more of a challenge to find somebody who fits that uniqueness. So somebody may have a unique career or live in a unique location or something like that, and that whole lifestyle is what they choose and that's what's good, and yet that may make it very tricky to meet somebody who aligns with that and who can not just want that and choose that, but like can actually make that happen. So there's this Ace of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like somebody is losing or lost, or at least right now, has lost this desire and lost any kind of they have no desire and no new ideas of how to create this, balance for themselves elsewhere. It's almost like somebody thinks, if I was to change what I do, I know I wouldn't be happy. If I was to live in a different place, I know I would not be happy there. I like where I live. I love what I do. Something like that. But yes, it's always going to make one side of life where meeting somebody or having somebody come along that fits that also, can fit into that. That's always going to be a challenge. And this is the mindset. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I feel like somebody is slipping into a negative mindset here. this feels like a little bit of depression almost, but it's not. Like, I haven't seen the depression cards out here, but yeah, this could also be the thought pattern of, I'm never gonna do this again. Like, I have decided no more new relationships. I'm much more balanced on my own. I have no passion to try this whole experience all over again. I've been there, done that, and seen it time and time again. This lesson on repeat. Somebody could be feeling like they are a lot more balanced when they're on their own. And a lot more stable. So, let's see. Let's see though. Okay. Stepping into a new experience. So, I feel like, there's this experience of this injustice of somebody leaving this relationship. Somebody's still well and truly in that experience, in their feels. This has not passed. This feels quite fresh. This could be something that's happened within the last 6 months, kind of fresh. So, or sooner, or more recent than that. So, Five of Swords in reverse. The fight is over. This came out in your reading yesterday as well, which you haven't seen. Five of Swords in reverse. It's like it's not even a fight. Like, it wasn't even. This feels very circumstantial. Like, something happened that was unavoidable or circumstantial. It wasn't even due to like one big fight or something that, it wasn't any one particular thing that didn't work. But I also feel like you're sick of fighting something. Like, you're sick of having this constant battle. Like, there's something you're letting go. You're letting go. And now we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Three of Swords in reverse. So the Three of Swords talks about, like, this is a heart that has healed. There is no more heartbreak. But with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like there's no heartbreak when there's no love. So, going back to what I was saying earlier about the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse, this is like somebody who's making up their mind, like, right, that's it, no more relationships. I can't get hurt if I don't fall in love. I can't get hurt if I don't give my heart to get hurt again. Now, Cancer, that's not the spirit, but that is how somebody's feeling right now. Like, done with love, done with relationships. It's just not the focus. It's not the focus. Somebody does not want to repeat an old cycle. The World in reverse. Like, they just feel like this is on repeat. Ace of Swords in reverse. So, yeah. And I get like somebody's really stuck on, like, they don't know how to not love a person from the old cycle. Like, it's not going away. It's not going away. It's kind of like, that was my last love, my last truest if I can't have them, I'm not gonna have anybody, kind of a love. So it's so this is a new experience. I feel like maybe somebody's stepping into an experience with just, I don't know, something about not fighting it, like letting go and letting God. What will be, allowing yourself to be led. Let's see, what's the Five of Swords in reverse? Oh, Queen of Wands. Interesting. Queen of Wands in the upright, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So, Three of Pentacles. It could be I feel like So this could be the new experience you're stepping into, is that, this could be a single experience for some of you. Be focusing on a new project, something you're doing on the side. This could be something in addition to your day job, or something like a side hustle. Who's the Queen of Wands? This Queen of Wands could be somebody who's trying to fight with you, or trying to trigger you, and you're just not having any bar of it. Like, this could, this could be the new experience. Is you've got somebody chasing you, and you're like, nah, I know what's happening, I know what's going on, I don't really want them, no, I'm still in love with the ex. I don't know. Let's see. This could be you stepping into your glory. What's the Queen of Wands here? See, because we've got this unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So I kind of feel like this is... I'm getting two things. So Cancer, I feel like you are fiery, you're very sexy, you're very beautiful and contagious with your energy. However, I'm not sure if this Queen of Wands is you, or this is somebody who's like trying to be you, or trying to somehow step into that. And I feel like this person is, whatever they've got planned, I just don't feel like you, I just don't feel like you get triggered by it. I feel like this Queen of Wands is maybe tried to, here we go, the Lovers in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. See, this Queen of Wands has tried to come between the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. These are the two who are in separation, the Two of Cups. It's like this Queen of Wands has tried to get in the middle, or she is in the middle of these two lovers in reverse. This cup was poured out. Maybe she actually did come in the middle. There is a, and this Queen of Cups is not fighting it. It's like, if you want to go, if you want to be with somebody else, go be with somebody else. I won't stop you. If you don't want to, it's like somebody here didn't want to fight for this. Somebody here didn't want to fight for this Queen of Cups. And this Queen of Wands has come between these two. Yeah, but there's no love in this. Like, this Ace of Cups is poured out. That it's in reverse. There is no love here. This is purely... It's like somebody here just, got... I feel like somebody got into bed with another person just to not feel out in the cold. Because they didn't want to feel out in the cold. Being lonely and depressed here. So, I feel like this King of Cups has gone ahead, and I said this earlier, like, moved on quickly. Moved on with somebody, whether they're in a, long-term relationship, or will be in anything long-term or not. I feel like this King of Cups has gone ahead and moved on quickly with this Queen of Wands, just because they didn't want to feel lonely, sad, depressed, and out in the cold. They didn't want to deal with being on their own for a while. So, and I feel like this Queen of Cups is like, you want somebody else, go have somebody else. I'm not gonna fight you on that. If you don't want to fight for this relationship, then don't. But, yeah, this Queen of Wands is in there, like, like, sitting on her throne, like, she, yeah. I'm not even getting a bad energy off this Queen of Wands. I just feel like she just was there at the right place at the right time. I don't feel like she had a hand in necessarily the separation. Maybe she did. I mean, this the Three of Cups in reverse could talk to a third party situation that was already going on behind this Queen of Cups back. Gossip, rumors, third party situation already behind this Queen's back. Yeah. I still don't think that she would afford it even if she had proof of that. I feel like there was probably an inner knowing. But yeah. So, yeah, focus on work, focus on forward movement. There's all these lies here, but now we're seeing growth. There is forward movement. The growth that wasn't being seen before was probably because of the situation this person is in. Now this queen is out of this situation. Now she's seeing forward progress. Now she's seeing growth. And I feel like because this King of Cups didn't fight for her, she didn't have to make the decision. She didn't have to make any. Yeah. There was always the struggling going on, and no wonder the injustice. No wonder the injustice. The injustice of him moving on quickly. The injustice of what was going on behind her back. And, yeah. None of it was for the right reasons. So, the thing is, as karma would have it, this is an unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Like, this is a short-term solution. This is because somebody doesn't want to feel, they don't want to go through the healing, they don't want to go through the uncomfortableness, they don't want to go through any pain. So let's just put a band-aid over it and distract the healing process by jumping into bed with somebody new. That's going to be an unsuccessful outcome to the problem, and it's going to break because this isn't built on anything of a good structure. This is unstable foundations, and so then when this breaks for this person, it's going to feel even worse than it did before. This loneliness, this emptiness, because not only have they still not healed from before, from the previous long-term relationship, they'll have this on top, and then they'll have their guilt and their conscience on top of this as well. So yeah, this King of Cups is going to get hit hard with this. And see, like, this Page of Wands in reverse, like, this is just somebody who's, like, in their feelings, like, very childlike response, just in nature. Yeah, very one-sided. So, but all right, let's leave it there. It's taking us a little bit long. So, I'll get you a oracle card, finish off your reading from the Mystic Healing Oracle deck. Cancer. Oh, it's a yes. So, what's a yes? It's a yes. Recognize divine timing. So, all of this is divine timing. The time that needed for somebody that needed to leave, the timing of getting news that had somebody needed to go back to a place or return, the timing of what's moving forward, the hidden things with the moon there. It's, yeah. I feel like this divine timing and it's a yes is like to your question. And what's your question? Like, am I going to see growth? Am I going to see movement? Because right now, where you lie in this timing, as here in this bit of So not knowing what to expect, working really hard, and not yet having felt or seen the progress, and about to kind of like uncover and unravel. Like, it's a yes. It could be your question to, is my person, my ex, already in another relationship? That could be the question. It's a yes. It could be, were they already seeing that person, or were they in a relationship while you were still there? Well, it's a yes. And so, but it's also a yes to your growth. You are about to see a ton of money, a ton of progress, and a ton of growth. And you're also about to see that the divine timing and the way things went and unfolded, it had to happen that way for you to get what's about to come to you around the corner. So it's time for you to say yes to life. It is challenging to discern what is healthy to welcome into your life and what is not. Are you resisting or sabotaging a great opportunity by procrastinating? Whatever you are focusing on right now, the universal divine forces are working on expanding your possibilities. The gates towards a successful outcome are open. As long as you take your well being, your weaknesses, and strengths into consideration. If a possibility excites you and makes you feel positive, then it's important to take a conscious step towards it. If you asked a specific question before you picked this card, know that the outcome is positive and you can move forward with confidence. This card asks you to start saying yes to yourself and to take time out to do loving, nurturing things for you. The action. Close your eyes, take some deep breaths in and out. Place your hands over your on your heart. Ask, what do I need to say yes to awaken more aliveness, creativity, and love in my heart? Am I willing to start and create a healing practice where I take care of myself? Who might I become if I guiltlessly gave myself time to finesse some of my emotions and connect to the core of my inner self? Focus on your third eye. Imagine it moving soft yellow light towards your heart. When this light connects to your heart, imagine that your heart grows wings. Say yes to receiving the opportunities that will allow you to live your destiny to the best of your ability. So, Cancer, say yes to life, and yes to that next thing, and yes to what will bring in even more possibilities and excitement into your life. Recognize the divine timing of where you're at right now. All right, this is your reading today, Cancer. I hope it resonates and you get something out of it and it was all good for you. I'll be back shortly with another reading. I'm still trying to decide if I just do Cancer readings every day or keep doing all signs. So I'll figure that out shortly and we'll get a set schedule for you so you know when to expect your next reading. Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.